This is what I do to make my first 10K online, and this is actually what I did to make my first 10K online that grew to a 7-figure online business. And this is what I do to help them increase their income, impact, and influence online as well. So this stuff works if you work it, so work it. The first step to making your first 10K online is not thinking about the money at all. And I know that may not make any sense to you, but if you give me about 5 minutes to break this down, then it'll be crystal clear. But you have to follow this step by step, day by day. Playing something else on a different kind of way. I'm sorry, a 90s show reference just popped into my head. But seriously, if you're thinking about the money, then you are always going to do things for money, and you're always going to be looking for instant success. So think about this. Most people, they're not able to think long term. So they're only thinking about how much money they can make right now. And they don't realize that that is a poor mentality. Now, poor is not the financial state. Poor stands for passing over opportunities repeatedly. So people are missing out on the opportunity of a lifetime because a paycheck isn't attached to it. And typically when you're thinking of how much money you can make right now, you're going to do anything to make the most amount of money that you typically can make right now. That's why most people get trapped in the 40-40-40 scam. If you're not familiar with the 40-40-40 scam, it's this. You work at least 40 hours a week for 40 years of your life to retire for 40% of your income. I have not seen anybody be successful at this yet, but most people sign up for the 40-40-40 scam because they're thinking of what they can do to make money right now. And the fastest way to make a little bit of money right now is to basically sell your life force to the highest bidder. That may sound a little dark, but that's actually what it is. When you have a 9-to-5 job, you're literally just selling hours of your life to the highest bidder to do something for them so they can do what they want to do with their time, right? So I said that we need to not focus on making the money. What we actually need to focus on initially, if we really do want to not just make a little bit of money right now and build an actual true sustainable business for ourselves, is that we want to focus in on the lifestyle that we want to create for ourselves. And this is something that really took me a long time to figure out upon my journey. I found my job April 1st, 2016. I haven't gotten to the point to where I feel like I'm actually fulfilled in what I'm doing until the last recent years, right? We need to think about the lifestyle that we want to create for ourselves and then build the business around the lifestyle. So most people think that they want to be rich, when in actuality, they just want a lifestyle business to where they can do what they want to do, when they want to do it, how they want to do it on their own time. So visualize the lifestyle that you want to create for yourself first, and then build the business around the actual lifestyle. See, we need to start with the end goal in mind and then reverse engineer. And a lot of times, if people are thinking of the lifestyle that they actually desire for themselves, they'll see that it really doesn't take much to attain that. You don't have to be what a lot of people think is super rich in order to attain that. But since this video is about getting to your first $10,000 online, we still have to apply the same principle. We have to start at the end and then work our way backwards. So if the target is $10,000, so many people are just looking at the number as a whole instead of actually breaking it down to see what it is that they will have to do in order to generate what they seem to be a large number. So $10,000, let's break it down, because we're going to have a few options on how we can get to this online in our business. So if we sell something that is $1,000, we only have to sell 10 people in order to get $10,000. If we have something that's more lower ticketed, like $100, then we only have to sell 100 people in order to get $10,000. Now, when you think about it like this, then this seems a lot more achievable than just thinking of How can I go out here and make $10,000? Now, what we need to start thinking of now is not about what the digital product is going to be in order for us to get there, because that doesn't matter. No matter what anybody tries to call it, every educator online, they're making money through some type of digital product. They could call it something else. It could be high ticket, mid ticket, low ticket, whatever it is. They're monetizing the digital product. We are going to as well, but we still don't think about what the digital product is going to be first. We think about what is a painful problem that we can isolate in the marketplace, to whereas there is already a market that exists. There's already market demand for a solution to this actual problem. So we can also reverse engineer and work our way backwards in order to do that. So here, we need to think about a painful problem. So what is that going to be? Well, typically you have three main painful problems that people are dealing with. There's so many different types of problems, but they typically fall in one of these three buckets. So you typically have either health, wealth, or relationships. These are the three biggest money makers: health, wealth, and relationships. Now, these are not the only three problems that exist in the world, but if you can figure out a way to position whatever the problem is that you're going to help somebody else solve, if you can position it in a manner to where it falls under one of these three, that is going to be the biggest money makers. And typically, most problems that people are going through, no matter how they describe it, usually falls in one of these three buckets as well, right? Now, from this, we're still not thinking about what the digital product is yet. That does not matter. Here's the thing that you need to understand. People don't buy information. Information is abundant. Information is readily available. Everything's Googleable and YouTubeable and AIable, right? People, they buy transformation. So you need to be able to explain or communicate in a concise, short message on the problem that you solve for somebody else. We need to focus in on pain. So there's a simple equation that I have for this. I call it the what you do equation. The what you do equation is simply just this. I help X do Y by Z. So many people cannot say what they do in this short little sentence. The X is going to be the who, the Y is going to be the what, and the Z is going to be the how, right? So if I use myself as an example, I help entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs increase their income, impact, and influence by turning their YouTube into a digital product sales system, saving themselves time, energy, and money. Simple, right? That's the painful problem that I solve within the marketplace. What is going to be your painful problem that you solve? Now, I said that people don't buy information, they buy transformation. So this here alone is the what you do statement, but we need to add a transformative statement to that to make it complete. So what is the transformation that you provide? And we just add this to it so that they can blank. Then you fill in the blank right here. That blank, that is what is going to be our moneymaker. What is the transformation that we're delivering to somebody? What is the result that we're delivering to somebody? What is the new identity that we are giving to somebody? So if I use myself again, just as a quick example, I help entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs increase their income, impact, and influence by turning their YouTube into a digital product sales system so that they can live the lifestyle that they desire and do what they want to do when they want to do it, how they want to do it on their own terms, right? Build that true lifestyle business for themselves. So if we can simply just lock in on this what you do equation, that is the foundation of everything that we are going to do in our business. And this right here is the moneymaker. So many people are wasting time watching YouTube video after YouTube video after YouTube video about ways to make money online and marketing strategies and tactics and whatnot, but they can't communicate in one short, concise sentence on what they do to the marketplace. So then they go out here and they try to make all kinds of content, and they're wondering why they can't gain any audience, get any leads, or get any sales when they don't even know what it is that they do themselves. So if you don't know what it is that you do, how do you expect somebody else to pay for a product that you have? It ain't gonna work, boo-boo. Now, we still do not even think about the product yet, because the product does not make the money. The product is simply just a vehicle to get somebody from where they are right now to where they want to be. That's it. So even before we get to the product, we need to think about distribution, because distribution it's so much more important than creating a digital product. So what is our distribution going to be? So another word for distribution that I like to use, let's just get this off the, matter of fact, let's just leave it. It's traffic. So in today's day and age, creating a digital product is simple, especially with AI. So many people are making so much crappy stuff with AI in just a few seconds. I can go on ChatGPT or Claude, whatever it is, whatever language model. I can create an ebook in a snap of a finger. I can create an outline of a course in the snap of a finger. That stuff doesn't matter. I can create a template. I can create a AI agent, a chat bot, whatever it is. That doesn't matter. This is not a if you build it, they will come business. If you build it and nobody knows that you exist, then you've made absolutely no money. And that's so many people's problems, is that they're actually good to great at what they do, but nobody knows that they exist because they're not thinking about the distribution. They're not thinking about the traffic. So we have to think about how are we going to get our solution to somebody before we even think about creating it. So many people are doing it backwards. So think about it. The audience that you desire already exists. The people that have the painful problem that you solve already exist. We have to reverse engineer, work backwards, and ask ourselves, where do they congregate online? Where do they hang out online? Well, this is something that took me a long time to come to the realization to, when it's hiding in my plain sight each and every single day, because it's the platform that I spend most of my time consuming, and you do too. YouTube. YouTube is the best traffic source because it is a discovery engine. So think about this. YouTube is the #1 streaming platform, period. YouTube's bigger than Amazon Prime, Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, whatever it is, you name it, YouTube's bigger than. That's why companies like Netflix are trying to compete with YouTube right now. If you look at the market, Netflix has done a deal with this big media conglomerate called iHeartMedia to bring their most popular podcasts over to Netflix to try to compete with YouTube. Secondly, YouTube is the #2 biggest search engine, all right? Because Google, which owns YouTube, is the first, and then the second biggest is YouTube. Think about how often you use the search bar in YouTube. And have you ever Googled something and YouTube videos pop up? It's a distribution engine. Now, with traffic, there's 2 ways that you can do it. So you're either going to have the free way or the paid way. Those are the only 2 options. The free way is going to be making content. The paid way is going to be paying for advertising. But a lot of people don't realize this about ads. Creating ads is making content. So even if you do want to go the paid route, what better way to get better at making content than consistently making free content? And as somebody that has invested what some would say is a lot of money in paid advertising, it can get exhausting. The most amount of money that I've spent on ads in a single month is a little over $100,000. Just from a micro niche YouTube channel, because I don't even have the biggest YouTube channel yet. The past month alone, I would have had to spend $72,000 in Facebook ads for the same amount of attention that I got for free from a micro niche YouTube channel. And I won't even say for free. I got paid a few $1,000s from YouTube as a nice little cherry on top from the AdSense and stuff like that. But you have a free and you have a paid route. So the problem that most people are doing is that they're thinking that short form social media is going to do it. Why? Because they're thinking that it's easier, they're thinking that it's faster, and that's because most people are thinking of instant gratification. That's what I think Instagram stands for. IG doesn't stand for Instagram, it stands for instant gratification. I haven't made any short form content now in almost 3 years, in about 2.5 years. I haven't posted on short form social media since October of 2023. At the time of me recording this video, Instagram is my biggest platform. When I quit it, I had a little over 120,000 followers. I had like 14 or 15,000 TikTok followers. Like I said, the most amount of money I spent on Facebook ads in a single month is a little over $100,000. I quit all of that to build a micro niche YouTube channel from absolute scratch because I was like, I would much rather have 10,000 YouTube subscribers than 100,000 Instagram followers or TikTok followers. I proved myself to be right. The reason for this is because you get the best mind of somebody. Think about it. You come on YouTube constantly to learn, and everybody comes to YouTube to learn about everything. Even people that want to grow on short form platforms, they don't go on Instagram to learn how to grow on Instagram. They don't go to TikTok to learn how to grow on TikTok. They don't go to X to learn how to grow on X. They all come to YouTube for that. So people come to YouTube to learn about everything. And people are making a decision to click and watch your content versus on short form social media, they're just mindlessly scrolling while they're sitting on the toilet or something like that, passing the time, right? So you get the best mind from somebody. And there's been a study by Google that said that it takes on average somebody watching your content 7 hours in order to make a purchasing decision. What better place can somebody do that than YouTube? And the past month alone, from a small channel, don't even have the biggest channel yet, I have about 25,000 hours of watch time. People have, matter of fact, let's just look at my actual stats. I don't like to talk from theory. Let's refresh this. Yeah, 25,000 hours. 25,000 hours of watch time the last month. So people have spent 25,000 hours within the past month watching my content. That is so powerful online because we're living in the trust economy and people buy things from people that they know, like, and trust. So we need to think of a distribution channel to build on first in order to get whatever our number is that we need for whatever our price point is going to be to get in front of these people in order to make that first $10,000. And I'm telling you, online with as many people are watching YouTube nonstop, it's literally built. It is very simple to get in front of your target audience once you're focused on being a contentpreneur instead of a content creator, and realizing that you don't need to have the biggest audience in order to monetize. You just need to get in front of the right people, which is not that many of those right people. You can actually do more with less. Focus on getting in front of the few in order to where you can live a lifestyle of abundance and have more like everybody actually wants to do. So with this, we're thinking about the distribution before we even think about our actual product. So how we're going to work this on YouTube is that you probably heard things like this before, but everything starts off with a niche. But most people are picking a niche like it is health, wealth, or relationships or something like that. It's not. We're going to center everything on our YouTube channel around the problem that we solve. And whether we have a product available yet or not, we are going to start to make this content so we can start to build a catalog for ourselves. You see, YouTube is not like social media. It's not a here today, gone tomorrow type of platform, or how it works for most people, here today, gone today. It's about the right views from the right people that asset that you post today is going to get for weeks, months, and literal years to come, right? So if people buy things from people that they know, like, and trust, the problem that most people are doing is that they're just trying to sell stuff to people instead of truly adding value to people and thinking of people first. And instead of thinking about how they can make some money off of people, start thinking about how you can use your money to help people and put people first. And then a byproduct of that is that you'll become a person of value and you will attract those right people. Most people don't realize that money is simply just a symbol that value has been exchanged. And people only spend their dollars on things that have a higher perceived value than the money that they have. So you start to build your authority online and become a trusted authority to where people know, like, and trust you. And when somebody discovers you, typically they're going to go back and look at your old content. That's why we want to have a catalog of content for them. So even if we don't have anything available, we're still going to make this content, and we're going to make every single video around the problem that we solve. And even before we make a product, or even if we don't have anything yet, what we want to make is a wait list. To whereas you can get somebody's information and then you can build anticipation with them, for one, and better the connection through email. To whereas when you do have something available, you have a wait list of people that are sitting there waiting on whatever it is that you have to offer. This isn't just online business. This is big business. Think about who the richest guy on the planet, who I literally was just reading the article. It's crazy. He's the first trillionaire with the T, Elon Musk. He builds Tesla the same exact way. Think about this. He does not think of the newest Tesla and then just make them in bulk and then sell them to the marketplace. He builds a wait list first. Then he makes them in batches, and then he sells them mass market. We're going to do the same. Now, what we're going to do is that we're going to create an MVP. MVP stands for minimal viable product. So this is something that is minimal enough to where you can get it done in a short matter of time, but it's viable enough to where it's still going to get somebody a result. So many people are wasting so much time thinking that they have to create this perfect product, not realizing that you do create that perfect product by actually getting an MVP out into the hands of somebody, to where you can get feedback from them and stay in constant feedback loops. That's the name of the game. The more analog that you can stay in a digital world, the more successful that you will be online in that digital world. Because you'll be moving from a sense of confidence, because you'll know what people want. You'll know what people need, instead of always moving from, I think people would like this, or I feel like people like this. What you think and what you feel is a terrible, horrible business decision. I don't do anything in business off of what I think. I go off of what I know. And that's because I move with a sense of speed, get something into the marketplace so I can get feedback from people and stay in constant feedback loops with the market, to where then I can iterate, I can tinker, I can refine my product over time. But that starts with having a minimal viable product. So now with that, we think about, what is the digital product going to be? It needs to be something that's informational but transformational. Is it going to be an ebook? Is it going to be a course? Is it going to be, one of my favorites, a community? Which here with the community also, people aren't thinking of a community as a digital product, but hear me loud and clear when I say this. Anything to where it's the deliverable of anything that you do is online, it's a digital product. Is it going to be some type of template? Is it going to be some type of AI agent or AI chat or bot or something like that? Is it going to be some type of software? I'll just say SaaS, right? SaaS just stands for software, software as a service. This is where we now start to think about what is the vehicle actually going to be. So if you don't know what it's going to be, something that I highly advise that you do, which is something that I've done as well, go do something for somebody for free. So many people are missing out on the opportunity of a lifetime because a paycheck isn't attached to it. Do something for free. Host a free masterclass. Get people in a Zoom room and teach about something. Or get somebody into a community, whether it be free or paid. If I were to start over my community again from day one, I would start it with absolutely nothing but a weekly call, just like in my community. We do a coaching call each and every single week. I would just start off with that. And then off of either something that I'm teaching or the questions that I'm getting from somebody, I would build around it. That's a mistake that I made when I first started my community. I had stuff in there that I thought people wanted. And for a lot of people, it was information overload. And then I actually started to better curate the environment for them because I was only making stuff that I knew that they needed from the conversations that I was having people on literal day-to-day basis because I'm in my community each and every single day, but on those weekly calls that we do each and every single week as well. So what is the vehicle actually going to be? And now we create a flywheel for ourselves. If you're not familiar with what a flywheel is simply just imagine a wheel. And imagine this wheel, it takes some effort, it takes some energy to get moving. But once it gets moving, the past energy and the past inertia that you put in gets the wheel moving faster. It moves faster and faster and faster and faster with its past energy. This is what we need to create for ourselves online, to whereas we'll get to a point to whereas we're actually making more while doing less because we have this flywheel effect going for us like this. So everything that we do is going to start off with our avatar. Now, your avatar, it's not going to be some 12-foot tall blue people that have these magical tails that they plug into the planet to be as one. Or it's not going to be some little monk kid with the arrow in front of his forehead that knows how to bend water, air, fire, and earth. Your avatar is going to be your target customer. This is the specific individual with the specific pain that we are going to come up with a solution to their problem for. Something that makes all of this a lot easier if you're able to. You don't have to do this, but something that I found personally that helps me with this is that everything that I do in business and everything that I do in content creation as well is only for my former self. My avatar is just myself from 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 8 years ago, a decade ago. And I simply just became the person that I wish that I had along the way. We all have hindsight. Hindsight's 2020. We all say things like, man, I wish I knew then what I know now. Well, guess what? I do know now what I wish I knew then. And I simply just educate the people that are going through what I went through then about what I overcame and now know how to do. But regardless, your avatar is that individual to where we're going to focus on solving that problem for. We're only going to make the content for that one specific individual. Towards then, the algorithm starts to categorize our content. That's most people's problem on YouTube. They make content, they make so much random stuff about so many different things that the algorithm doesn't know who to place your content in front of. The algorithm's working in your favor because everything's interest-based right now. And everybody's playing on an even playing field. The people with a lot of subscribers and the people with a little bit of subscribers. Subscriber count doesn't matter anymore. Everything's interest-based. Plus, just go check your subscriber tab on your YouTube. You're gonna see a bunch of channels that you're subscribed to that you forgot about. Why doesn't YouTube show you their stuff anymore because you haven't watched it, or because your interests have changed and YouTube is only showing you stuff that you're interested in. You got to make something for a specific person so YouTube can know who to place your content in front of. I'm telling you, your audience already exists. Your audience is already on YouTube. All we got to do is lock in, isolate, know who it is that we're speaking to, and then make the stuff that they already want to watch. YouTube's just going to place you in front of them. Think about this video right here. I didn't come and find you. I didn't come and track you down. I didn't have to run an ad or something for you. I just make the stuff that I already know that you want to watch because you've been watching similar things. I add true value to you. And then YouTube places me in front of you and I'm just like, hey, here I am. I got what I already know that you're looking for. So then YouTube has used its organic traffic sources, which would be the home screen, suggested videos, external traffic from Google, external traffic from people sharing your stuff, search results to get you in front of more people that fit your avatar's profile. So now we have whatever our offer is going to be, whether it's something free that we're giving away to build an email list, or something free that we're giving away to get people in a room to have conversations with them, to teach or something, to figure out what it is that we are going to create, or whatever that paid offer is going to be. We have that attached to our channel, our digital product, towards that is where we actually monetize. Towards then, people get their transformation. Remember, people don't buy information, they buy transformation, which will then lead to people becoming an evangelist for you. This is just basic human nature. An evangelist is simply just an ambassador. When we receive something of good value, we run and tell that, all right? People are going to tell other people about you, and people are going to come back to you because they will feel indebted to you to tell you how you helped them, to tell you how you changed their life, to tell them how they wish that they knew that you existed earlier, which then will lead to more people getting your actual offer. This flywheel, they both go into each other, and you have two true digital assets of a YouTube channel that's compounding over time, as well with a digital product that's compounding over time. And that, in today's day and age, is the best way in this trust economy to get to your first $10,000 online. And then once you have some money coming in, if you want to, you can expand, whether that be through paid marketing, whether that be through building a team, whether that's through employees, virtual assistants, better software systems and automations and whatnot, because you have a solid brand, because the foundation of everything is the brand, which so many people are skipping out on. Then you have marketing. Then you have sales. And at the top here, you have delegation. But so many people are focusing in at first on either sales or marketing, and it's really tough for them, or they're just trying to spend some money and get somebody else to do stuff for them, but they have no brand awareness. But if you simply just focus on building a micro niche personal brand with a YouTube channel, because YouTube is the most powerful, the marketing and the sales pretty much just takes care of itself. You won't even have to try to sell anything. You'll simply just be getting paid to exist. And the delegation pretty much starts to take care of itself as well, because people will be reaching out to you to ask if they can work with you. There's literally, I'm not exaggerating, there's literally not a single day that goes by where people don't reach out to me asking if they can work for me. Editors, thumbnail designers, people that are doing things with AI, copywriters, funnel builders and whatnot. And they ask me if they can work for me for free to prove themselves worthy. That's because I simply just focus on building the brand of Aston CEO, to whereas I can become a trusted authority within my space, build an audience of not even the biggest audience of those people that know, like, and trust me, to build my actual tribe on the back end of my community. It's crowded at the top. But this here is the way. And building this flywheel that runs into each other is how you can build something that's pretty cool, to where you're actually making peaceful profits within your purpose and getting paid to exist while making more and doing less. It's pretty sweet. And You can do it if you simply just make the decision to do it and consistently show up to prove that you're a person of value to the marketplace. And here's a complete step-by-step free course that will tell you exactly how you can implement this to go way beyond a $10,000 base level to build your micro niche YouTube channel into a digital product sales system, saving yourself time, energy, and money. It's credited at the top.